Um, Top of the morning. Tony Buxton, my Waxel. And yeah. The title says, you know, that easy paydays. Millionaire paydays for easy fights. Letting everybody get the eye boogers out their eyes. Is it true? You let me know. You, the people. I know what it is. What do y'all think? Are they paying Canelo to make these $1 million paydays? Easy, easy $1 million paydays. Is it fair? I mean, fair, yeah, cause Canelo paid his dues, and yet fans are still upset that he don't fight certain fighters. But we've been upset from years back. So now he don't care what the fans say, because regardless, he didn't get paid. Is Terrence? I mean, Canelo still has to get through Williams' skull before they even get to a Terrence fight. Will it be easy? In a fight, nothing's easy, especially versus unknowns. Those are the most dangerous fights. People that don't know will say it's easy, but these unknown fighters is the most dangerous fights to take. William Skull will get, beaten. Will get beat. And Canelo will get his belt back. IBF, that red one right there. The IBF. And make it interesting for a possible future fight with the former two-time undisputed Terrence Bud Crawford. Not a hardware, man. And then that Turkey Al Sheik undisputed belt. That ring belt. Turkey really wants that Canelo versus Crawford fight. And I'm sure it will happen. But Turkey needs to get it together and actually give Canelo his 200 M's for the David fight. So I wanna see what the people gotta say, man. Y'all think it's easy fights? Y'all think Canelo pays dues? Should other fighters be getting, awarded for their fighting? Which if they are entertaining, they are getting rewarded. Because even the boring ones are getting awarded. With Turkey. Right now, this who runs boxing though, because this fighter Canelo's the one that has fought everybody and continuing to fight everybody who the public wants. Not as much anymore, but he continues to fight. A lot of these fighters. But go ahead and like if you want to see Shakur Stevenson versus Canelo. You know what I mean? That's a fight exhibition that I want to see. Cause Shakur thinks everybody and their mama can be Canelo. So I mean, why don't he try to challenge Canelo himself? If he feels he's so supremely better than Canelo. We know Shakur be rehydrating up to the 170s, 80s. But B's a weight bully and goes down to these lower weights. You know what I'm saying? That's a fight exhibition that I want to see. Because if you feel some type of way, then why don't you just try to challenge him yourself? So, like I said, if you want to see that fight, man, go ahead and like the video, the live. The IBF is really whack. They don't really. I mean, if a champion becomes undisputed, they're the first to to strip the champion of their belt if the fighter doesn't choose to follow through with the rules, which I mean is all right, but at least give him a year and then go with your rules. So now Canelo has to fight the the unknown Cuban, which is gonna be easy work, because Cubans are easy work. Cubans from 2025, 2024, they've been easy work. All the Cuban, nah, you know what? Even all the way to like 2022, they've been easy work. Versus the Mexicans, that is. So the unknown school You know, he had a the IBF handed to him. He was handed the IBF due to unfairly stripping Canelo. It is what it is. Canelo don't need the belts, but I mean, why strip him? If you know, if he fought, beat Caleb for it, why take it away? A lot of haters don't like it that a Mexican is holding all the belts at 68. But I mean, you know, your fighter has to beat the the Michoacano Jalisciense for it. You can't just take it from him without beating him. That's why Canelo needs to face the Benavides, because uh, you know, the same way that they took the IBF from Canelo, they took the ABC from the Benavides, and that's my whole problem. That's why Canelo needs to face Dave Benavides, because David Benavides was never beaten at 68 for his green strap, and that's why I feel Canelo's bogus for not fighting David. I've been saying this, but he just don't want to fight him. And Canelo acts like it don't bother him, but it bothers him. It bothers Canelo that people want to see that fight so bad. But of course, since you didn't fight him, since Canelo didn't fight him, he has to fight him to get that credit. Cause we ain't giving him that credit. He got the credit for being undisputed, something the other guys didn't do. But he still needs to face David for sure. And the promoters still paying Canelo whole lot of money to face easy fights. So might as well get paid what Canelo's asking for that David fight. He said he will fight him, so why not pay him? Why not pay the man, the unified three belt unified champion, WBA, WBO, WBC unified champion from Guadalajara, Mexico? The face of boxing. And if you agree, disagree, go ahead and like the live either way. It ain't that hard. Early in the morning. Hope everybody has a blessed Tuesday. Cause we getting it in. And just want to conversate a little bit. And I still don't know when the fight with School is going down, but I mean, we know it's going down. The Cuban that's gonna get beat up. Cause Cubans lately been taking fat OLs. So Mexicanos, Mexico Americanos, they've been taking fat L's. And usually Cubans they usually put up a tougher fight. But lately it's them Cubans that have been putting in that work out of the Lions. We know Mexicans stay putting in that work. Puerto Ricans stay putting in that work. Right now, the Boricuas, they kind of in a drought. I think they have like one champion, could be two, but they in a drought, in a champion drought. Hopefully they get the numbers up. Cubans been the ones, out of the Ricans and Panamanians. They're the ones that been waving their Cuban flag, saying that they here, but they've been taking L's, but they're still there. They have School right now. That's a champion. He won't be champion long, but I mean, was handed that red belt. Skull was handed the IBF belt. And he won't be holding hostage for long, because that's an easy lick for Canelo. He's just gonna take that back. In Saudi Arabia, he gonna snatch it. Get what belongs to him, because Canelo actually beat the champion for that red IBF strap. The only one Canelo didn't beat was that green one, the ABC, because he didn't face Dave Benavidez. And that's the truth. If you don't like the truth, it is what it is. Uh, I back Canelo 100%, but truth is truth. Truth is truth. But not even the Cubanos wanna debate on the fight, because they know they'll get cooked. And I got all day. I really got all day today. Ring magazine champion. The richest boxer champion right now. And all just for discipline, man. Just for being disciplined and being serious about your craft. Smart, smart moves. Your team, is able to maneuver for yourself. Obviously, Canelo has a hell of a team, as Mayweather would say. Hell of a fighter. Hell of a fighter. I will say Canelo's a hell of a fighter, man. And Floyd Mayweather, we don't need Mayweather to say it, but because he knows Mayweather was in the ring with him. He shared the ring with Canelo. And Canelo's still at the highest level right now. A lot of fighters are scared to take certain fights, man. But Canelo's living proof of that. Even with L's, you can make it to the top and become successful, money wise and trophy wise. Look at all the trophies he's got. On dedication and discipline, man. It's like it's like when you work at a job, if you're gonna get a promotion if you continue to stay disciplined and show up every day, perform your duties, you will be rewarded. If you work out, you will be rewarded by by the goals you were set off to make for yourself. To lose weight, you'll go down in weight. So it's just how it goes. And even Crawford, Crawford said it himself in a way. He didn't say directly, but indirectly said his resume's ass by saying what he said about Earl Spence about his resume. And I've been saying Bud Crawford's resume was ass, especially after his best win, Ferrari crash Earl. I mean, you know, I don't really gave that win too much since Earl had already lost to a Ferrari, bro. Yes, Earl did beat, some B plus level champions, but for the elite level, Earl wasn't gonna have it since he was already damaged goods. Earl Spence was damaged goods from the Ferrari, so Crawford's resume is really shitty if you really think about it. Study his resume. But Crawford's only making a disservice for saying those type of things for himself. And then, like, I mean, it's all right. He can have his confidence up high, feeling indestructible. But and they I mean, like a lot of fighters, they feel a lot of times a Mexican fighter is not better than them. But when they get in that ring, they find out it's different. All I know that once Canelo gets his next fight out of the way, and if he is to fight Bud Crawford, just remember who told y'all who's gonna who will get laid out and is gonna be left laid out on the canvas, and that's Terrence Bud Crawford, the guy that just because he was undisputed in lower divisions, think he had a chance versus the heavy hitter Canelo, man. The talented, super talented Canelo. There ain't nothing Bud Crawford does that he does better than Canelo. Nothing. Switch stances, nothing. Like, Canelo don't do it. Just because he don't do it in his fights don't mean he don't know how to do it. But Canelo will spark Bud out if they fight. And it'll be easy 100 plus M's in his bank account. All thanks to Turkey Al Sheet. It'll be real easy. It's going to be real easy for Canelo to knock Crawford, small Crawford out, because he's a small fighter. Even though they might be close in height, but it ain't the same. But man, everybody was asleep today. Everybody was asleep today since, and it's not even that early West Coast time, man. But I know they hate to see a white skinned Mexican on top. They hate to see it. They hate to see a Mexican on top, man. But we loving it though. And I tell y'all one thing, it ain't Crawford's not the one to do it. Telling y'all. The money printing machine, Canelo. Everybody wants a crack at it. From Jake Paul, from retired fighters, heavyweights, from lightweights that don't want to jump up, and they be talking all that ish. Like, everybody wants a check. Everybody wants an easy check, but have not paid dues to get a check. And then to to get a fight with Canelo, it's hard, man. You gotta talk nice about him. You gotta do a whole bunch of things. Like, it ain't gonna be that easy. Tell you that. I'll tell you that for sure. But who holds the key? Who holds the keys to the boxing game? This guy right here, that guy, Canelo, man. He holds the keys to boxing because Hall of Famer, living legend, first super middleweight, undisputed. They think it's sweet, but you will get woke up to to uh to them what is that thing? The smelling salts for real. After you've been knocked out, thinking it's sweet. But I guess it was too early. You know what I'm saying? Guess it was too early, but it's not too early. At least not for me. Cause we are working, baby. And one thing y'all got, y'all gotta stop bringing up old ass fights. Y'all think your your fighters did versus Canelo, man. Like these old ass fights that y'all keep bringing up, it don't matter. Bring up current facts about the fight game. A Bivol fight will be nice. Bivol is with Turkey. Canelo's with Turkey. Let's get that cracking. For undisputed at 175, light heavyweight. Let's get that rematch, Canelo. That fight too. That fight's really amazing. Get back fight. Let's see what's up with that. If you're lurking on here too, go ahead and press that like, man. You want to be in here anyway. Might as well drop a comment. Since you're at it. Yeah, but till next time, man. The the William Skull fans are spooked. The Terrence Bud Crawford fans are spooked. That's all I gotta say. Cause they know those fighters ain't have no chance, man. But that's that on this episode of Fans Are Spooked, and it is what it is. Yes, sir. Till next time, man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, man. Yeah.